फल मीठा होता है is not so good, but still thank you for waiting a couple of minutes. I hope last 3 days have been very good, and I'm sure you all will carry good memories, the new friends and the new networks from here. The thing is that we will have in this session the best poster presentation followed by a feedback session, and then we will close it. So we had very exciting the plenary talks and the oral presentation and the invited presentation, and also about 150 posters that have been presented, and we have a whole lot of people in the background who actually worked literally day and night for last couple of days to make this happen. What you see on the foreground is only the tip of the iceberg. On the background there is a lot of people who has worked. So finally things have come to an end. Well, now it is also said that every good thing comes to an end. Only then new things can begin again with a revised form in the future, somewhere else and sometime in the future. I will have a formal Thanksgiving later on, but now I invite Dr. Shubhra, our organizing committee member, to start the Best Poster Presentation Award. Dr. Shubhra.
Thank you, Professor Somnath. Very good evening to all, and we would definitely like to thank all the participants who have participated with great enthusiasm for poster presentations. Our jury members have selected 10 best poster awards, and each of these awards carry a momentum and a cash prize of rupees 5,000. I would now like to call upon some of our eminent speakers to please present these awards to our awardees. May I call upon Professor Ayodhyanath Tiwari to please present the top 3 awards. The first award is to Mr. Sangeet John from Anna University. The topic of the title is Solar Light Assisted Simultaneous Power Generation and Water Purification Utilizing Brownlight and Chalcogenide Electrodes. Thank you, Sangeet. The second award goes to Mr. Debanjan Maiti from IIT Hyderabad. The topic of the title is Effect of Cuprous Oxide Nanocubes and Antimony Nanorods on the Performance of Silicon Nanowire-Based Quasi-Solid-State Solar Cell. Thank you, Debanjan. The third award goes to Mr. Neju Matthew from NIT Trichy. The topic of the title is Tuning of Electronic Properties of Co-Evaporated Silver Tin Sulfide Thin Films for Heterojunction Devices. Thank you, Neju. Thank you, Professor, for presenting this award. I'm sorry. So, thank you, Professor. We would now like to invite Dr. Milind, please, for the next 2 awards. The fourth award goes to Lavudya Devinder from IIT Madras. The topic of the topic is intercalated and surface water mediated electromechanical response and 2D materials on flexible substrates. Thank you, Lavudya. The next award goes to Ms. Garima from IIT Madras again. Her poster was on zinc cobalt oxide carbon nitride as electrode material for photo-assisted zinc ion supercapacitor applications. Thank you, Garima. Thank you, Dr. Milan, for presenting this award. I would now like to hand over this to Dr. Sanju.
Thank you, Dr. Shubhra. So, 6th award goes to Subodh Khamani, IIT Bhubaneswar. Subodh. The title of the abstract is Exchange Bias Effect of Fe3O4 MNO core shell heterostructure nanostructure. I will call Arna, Dr. Arna. But I think awardee is also not there. So the next award goes to Tanushri Das, Jadavpur University. The abstract title is Enhance Ammonia Sensing Performance of Zinc Doped BaFeO4 Nanoparticle Based Gas Sensor for Non-Invasive Detection of Ammonia in Exhale Breath of Patient with Renal Disease. So now I would call Professor Vamsi from IIT Delhi to present the award. So the next award goes to Akshdeep Kaur, UIET, Punjab University. Her abstract title was Impact of Deformation on Structure and Electrical Property of Multi-Wall Carbon Nanotube, PDMS, based triboelectric nanogenerators. Okay, next award goes to Rahul Kumar, CSIR, National Physical Laboratory. His abstract title is MOSC2 NCl Hybrid Structure for Enhanced UV Detector. And the last award goes to Sandhya Rani Sahu, Institute of Physics, Bhubaneswar. Her abstract title is High Responsibility in Monolayer MOS2 Photodetector by Controlled Intercalating Carrier Trapping. This Thank you, sir. Yes. Professor Jatindra. Sir, may I invite you to explain about the award? Yes.
So it's my pleasure to announce 3 top awards. This was sponsored by Springer Nature. Unfortunately, the books have not reached here, but I'll tell you the books. So the first prize is Encyclopedia of Nanotechnology. This book cost 2,500 euros. The first prize is given to Sangeet Jan. It's okay. I think that's okay. The second prize is also one more book, Handbook of Laser, Micro and Nano Engineering. That cost 1,177 euros. So this is the book. So unfortunately, as I said, that not reached us. And that's given to Devanjan Maiti. The third one is Nanotechnology for Chemical Engineers. So this is the one. This will be, this is 50 euros only. It comes down exponentially. So it's given to Neju Matthew. So what I'll do is that when it reaches here, so very unfortunate. This even the British Americans can do these mistakes. But anyway, there is sometime near future. I will send it to your address. I think your address is here. So believe me, it come to you. The next thing to tell is the publications. So I think it's already there in the Journal of Material Science, Material Electronics. I think it's already there in the site because I had asked them to open it. So, but I think nobody has submitted because it would have come to me. So I think nobody has submitted it. So, so think that we'll send you a message about it officially to submit. Though the site is open, we'll ask you to submit it maybe near future, within a week or so. We'll send you a message to you, right? We'll send it to you, and you submit the article. Again, I'm telling you, this is has to go through typical review process. We'll be a bit more kind enough, but it'll go through typical review process. It's a normal journal. So, but you don't have to pay anything for the publication, that's for sure. So we'll hear from us in due course. Thank you.
So it's back to me. Now it's my duty to actually name the people who have been, behind the scenes, behind the screen, behind the stage to make this happen. Again, I would cite Professor Ayodhanath Tiwari and several other alumni of the Thin Film Laboratory IIT Delhi. We had the first conference as a virtual event in 2021. And that time, we thought that we have to carry forward this momentum. Unfortunately, Professor K.L. Chopra left us. We thought that he would be around. Of course, he is around. He is blessing us, and that is why we are here today. So, first of all, obviously, the thank goes in a big way to IIT Madras administration, in particular the Office of Global Engagement, who now heads a specialist office in the conference management. And I would like to thank Mr. Vinod, who is not here now, Mr. Vinod and Mr. Hatim, who actually worked as my left hand and right hand throughout last almost a year, in particular last 3-4 months. Whatever arrangement you see, foreground and background, right from the standees, this particular slide and everything that has been actually made by them, all the conference booking, guest house booking and everything they have handled. So that conference secretariat actually helped in a big way. And of course they have given an initial seed funding of rupees 10 lakhs, which helped us in a big way to boost our morale. With that, we also like to thank, as you can see on the screen, our government funding agencies, the ACRB India, the CSR and the MAITI for funding us, and the private funding agencies, particularly Millman. So Dr. Milind and Dr. Mandar is already here. Then Excel Instrument, Pfeiffer Vacuum, then Horiba, and the Laser Science, and Anslab. All of them actually supported. With their support, we have been able to do this. We also thank all my local organizing committee members, Professor Mahavir Jain, Professor Murugavel, then Professor Abhishek Misra, Professor M.S. Ramachandra Rao, Professor K. Setupati, Professor P.N. Shantosh, Professor Nirmala, Professor B.R.K. Nanda, then Professor Sudhakar Chandran, Professor Joita Bhattacharya, Professor Manu Jaisawal, Professor Dilip Satpati, Professor Panchanan Khuntia, Professor Jatin Rath, Professor Shantanu Mukherjee, Professor Prahlad Pradhan, Professor Shubhra Singh, Professor Sanju Rani, and Professor N. Ashokan. Their team actually, to put you frankly, in this whole conference, you will not believe, we met only 3 times. Now it may sound unbelievable, but that was the synergy of the team. I didn't want to waste anybody's time with the long meetings. I kept on updating everyone with each and every step that has been possible, and all of them with their huge experience actually told me and kept guiding us what to do on ground and where course correction was needed, where what to be done, what might go wrong, what might go correct, and all the things that has to be done. So we had only one physical meeting. There are 2 virtual meetings, except that only one physical meeting. But still, the synergy of the team and the experience and their expertise in the background I got from all these colleagues are tremendous, and I'm thankful to my colleagues who are here, really thankful to you. Of course, no conference can happen without the ground force. Yeah, there is a paper. The ground force are the volunteers. I would like to name them because last 7 days, about 5-6 days, it was literally day and night. Many of them actually have left their research to make this conference happen. So Samim, Aman, Arun, Bhagyalakshmi, Vidisha, Shubhasri, Chipi, Devender, Dinesh, Govinda, Jaideep, Kamal, Komal, then Garima, Leela Shri, Elakya Priya, Manav, Mrinal, Namita, Nilesh, Ragul, Saivani, Sandeep, Santosh, Shamugapriya, Shipra, Srestha, Saurabh Mandal, Saurabh Samanta, and Vikasmita. I wanted to name them particularly since they actually worked, as you can see, right from the desk there and everywhere. I told them just one thing. Imagine this is not just a conference. Imagine the delegates who are coming from outside IIT. Imagine that they are your guests, and treat them as if that you are treating the guests coming to your home. How will you treat them? Take care of every small and big problem. And I hope they have never disappointed you. So a big thanks to all these volunteers. When we actually opened the submission of abstract a couple of months back, then we had to, from our 2021 experience, we thought that, see, for the abstract submission and abstract shortlisting, how to do that. So we realized that physical meeting is not required. Since abstracts are also coming digitally, so we formed a team who could meet online, went through each and every abstract. We had about 200 abstracts, out of which we have selected 150 for poster and about 50 to 60 for the invited and plenary inviteds. So the abstract team, we had a very unique abstract team, all women abstract team. Dr. Shubhra, Dr. Sanju, Dr. Manika, and Dr. Rupali. Dr. Shubhra is from Anna University, Dr. Sanju is from SRM, and Dr. Manika is from Jamia, and Dr. Rupali is from Symbiosis. They met a large number of times. Actually, abstract shortlisting committee had to meet multiple times. They ensured each and every abstract is read line by line, word by word, and as a result, as you can see, they have selected the oral presentation, they have selected the invited talks, some of the invited talks, and the poster presentation. So I thank all of the abstract team. I also thank the Center for Outreach and Digital Education. As you can see in your certificates, they are the team, earlier they are called NPTEL. They are the team which have actually set up the registration process and the payment consolidation and everything, and they have also set up the certificate preparation, and in particular, Miss Abita, Ramani, Bhavani, Shripriya, and Hema. And of course, nothing is successful. We are here. Nothing will be justified. No Thanksgiving will be justified unless I, on behalf of the entire organizing committee and on behalf of IIT Madras, thank you all. Thank you all the delegates. Thank to all the plenary speakers. Thank to all the invited speakers and the oral presentation and the posters. They were excellent posters. The judges really went through each of them and they have selected 10 out of that. And I hope you will all be happy with the outcome. So with this, my Thanksgiving ends here, and I'll request you, anyone wish to share your experience as a feedback, anyone from the audience, Please come forward to share your feedback and your experience in just a few minutes. I know it has been a tiring day or tiring 3 days.
From me, but first of all, I'd like to thank Somnath and Mr. Dr. Jan and Sanju and so many others. I don't want to repeat the names again for hosting us. It's an outstanding conference. I think we all agree that we enjoyed staying in the campus, beautiful campus. We enjoyed the quality of the papers and also the food and the very well organized time slots so that we had good freedom. So thank you very much for all of that. But now coming back to the feedback part. I think it's very important to give feedback, especially the feedback of young people is very important. Because it's all about knowledge and sharing. If you keep quiet, it doesn't help. Be courageous, and it's always an honesty to say that if you have any expectations, you should express it, you should say it. Maybe somebody can meet it, somebody cannot, that's okay. But I hope this conference will continue, and this experience of knowledge exchange, information exchange, building, meeting the people, establishing the networks will help you in your personality development, in your future professional development. So when people organize the events, they are trying to provide you and us a service. It's a service which you do. So it's also important for us to give some feedback that after all, you all made effort to come here. Yeah? So you waste your time. Could something be done better? And how it could be done better? So please say it. I would be very happy if anybody could stand up. Bravo. Please. And let it be interactive. Don't be shy. At least it will help the organizers to plan better, and maybe something else will develop. Who knows? Maybe there will be another conference this evening. So thank you very much. You all have a nice evening and wonderful year ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I am Akshpreet from Punjab University, Chandigarh. First of all, I would like to thank IIT Madras and all the organizing members, as they have provided us this platform to be here where we can exchange knowledge and also get feedback. The very good part that I found it here was while I was presenting poster, that while interacting with students, they also guided me. So that's a very good thing. And in fact, I was also able to guide them. So this brings a very good platform where we can share knowledge. And also, Milman, sir, I could interact with them, and this for Aiba, because I'm working in MEMS. So now we are developing MEMS facility. So this was like, I've been working so much on that, and solution was here. So it is that because we are in Punjab University, we are now developing MEMS facility. So this was like a solution to me. While I was working on proposal, it was all in my head. So I'm very happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Myself, Dr. Kalpesh Patil, from the Narola Machines, Surat. I am working in a diamond industry. I would like to say thank you to Dr. Somnath Roy, sir and his team, as well as the organizer of the Department of Physics of the IIT Madras. All the plenary sessions were very interesting and interactive. Actually, I learned a lot of things. My background is electrical engineering, but I have learned so many things from the physics. So once again, thank you, sir. And also I would like to say thank to our partner Vallabhbhai Narola and the CEO Hardikbhai Narola for sending me here to attend this wonderful conference. So, and one more suggestion to the Department of Physics of IIT Madras, that till date the diamond industry in Surat is facing so many issues and challenges. So hope you will help to solve that particular challenges in the diamond industry. So we will interact in more regarding the challenges of the diamond industries. So we need some help from you, sir. Thank you very much.
Good evening, my dear friends. This is Professor Kumar from outside of IIT Madras. I am from Sairam Engineering College. So when I was interacting through online, sometime I may not interact people through the online platform. So here I came to know that many people having a better interaction. At the same time, I don't know who is Tiwari and who is Tirlok, and people are coming from EMAC. There are so many specialists and scientists. So I had a better experience after the talk also. I have been interacting with these people. I have gained more knowledge. Therefore, I can go for the leadership as guiding. I am guiding the students, so I can guide more number of students as a leadership, so that I can able to get some kind of commercialization to the industry. So at the same time, I would like to thank our chair, convener, Somnath sir. Always he is used to help. Even though I am coming from outside, he also insisting me to work more on this kind of perovskite crystal. You can also use my laboratory. So this kind of help I could not able to get outside. So I would like to personally thank Somnath sir for your wonderful encouragement. So I would, at the same time, I am again I am telling you, please continue the same conferences in the forthcoming years in the offline mode. It will be benefit to the research scholars as well as faculty members like me. Thank you, sir.
Hello. Hello, good evening everyone. Myself Dr. Ranjita Chatterjee from Pune. See, organizing an international conference is really just like your daughter's marriage. You can't be relaxed until it comes to an end. See, this conference, what I have seen, it's very, very, very well organized. The timing has been maintained so nicely. Generally, in any international conference, the time flows as just like anything. We can't maintain the timing properly, but here the timing has been maintained so nicely. Arrangements for every plenary session, whether it is plenary talk or invited talk or the presentation, as well as the poster presentation, I have seen every arrangement was flawless. Well, lastly, without saying one thing, I should not end, that is the food. Everyone, I think, here would agree with me. The food quality was so good. I'll really appreciate the organizers. So it ends well. So everything is well, which ends well. So today's valedictory function is also very nicely organized, and I'm really thankful to Professor Somnath for inviting me over here for the invited talk, and also to the organizers and IIT Madras for inviting all the delegates over here. I think everyone is happy with everything. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very good evening. I'm Dr. N. Ashokan from SRM University. A big thank you for the great opportunity. A big thank you for this wonderful, meaningful learning for the last 3 days. And a big thank you for the delightful hospitality. Thank you very much. I know how much complexity is there in organizing this conference, because I also conducted that, but I greatly appreciate the organizing committee people. Thank you very much.
Good evening to all. First of all, lot of thanks to all the organizing team in the IIT Madras. And it was a flawless hospitality over there for the long 3 days. I have one feedback in opposite direction. Please don't mistake me, sir. You have given a poster awards to 10 members, out of that 150 plus, I think so, in which I feel like all the awards goes to the experimental side than the computational or theoretical. So please be improvise the status of awardees to all kind of a people in all area of interest of a people. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. The suggestion is well taken. Yeah, we'll take care. So before, I think, again, every good thing comes to an end like that. The conference and the valedictory session also should come to an end before you start, asking for dinner, because caterers are already gone. Can't be done much. Okay, on a lighter note. On a more serious note, I would like to, make 2 announcements. First, as you now have seen, that this conference actually, this ICTN KLC, this is the 2nd edition and the first physical edition. I'm happy that our colleagues from IIT Delhi have agreed to host the 3rd edition and the 2nd in-person edition of ICTN KLC 2025 in IIT Delhi. The exact dates and all will be announced soon. So for that, I thank, Professor Vamsi and then Professor Trilok for this. They have agreed to host it in 2025 and keep tuned. The second one is an important announcement shortly. That is, we have instituted the alumnus of the Thin Film Lab IIT Delhi have instituted Professor K.L. Chopra Distinguished Lecture Award. The first lecture award, the first series of awards, the award function will be held on 31st July 2023 at IIT Delhi. And I'll just connect this to make this announcement. Let him do this here. No, done? So as you can see, so this is going to be an hybrid event. The lecture award will be given at IIT Delhi on 31st July, this coming 31st July, 2023. And so the first year's awardees are Dr. Shushmi Badhulika, Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Hyderabad, and Professor Saurabh Lodha, Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Bombay. That's okay. That's okay. So I'll just quickly go through this. And so this is going to be a hybrid event, and you can join from wherever you are. We'll also have this link posted in our ICTN website. And so these are the awardees. So please join this on the 31st July. And also, as I have said, that ICTN KLC 2025 will be at IIT Delhi in the year 2025. With this, we come to an end with this successful event. The suggestions given by you, and in particular, one of the suggestions regarding the poster award are well taken. And I request you to all stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे